the film show you're going to review with Montana?
You know, we did some really good things. We did. I thought our ball movement at times was really good. Obviously, didn't turn the ball over. Guys made pretty good decisions. And this time of year, just being a little more conservative, making sure we got shots up. So I was very pleased with that. Our blockout numbers were okay, and that gave us a plus 12, 13 on the boards. So a lot of positives. The execution's got to get better. We wasted some possessions. Free throw shooting has got to get better. But all in all, for the second time out, I thought we did a lot of good things.
How do you make it just the communication, the connection you guys have defensively early in the season?
At times, it's really good. It's not as consistent as we want it, but at times it's very good. Guys are talking, and that's a real credit to, like, Jermaine does a good job of really talking, and I thought he did a really good job the other night, taking over offensively and defensively. So really pleased with what he did. Nate, took it upon himself to talk a little bit, which is out of character for him. Brennan's starting to talk a little bit, but you really want those vets to talk and kind of help the young guys, out a little bit. They're not as comfortable talking. But I thought Jermaine and Nate in particular did a pretty good job.
What are your thoughts on how Thomas played in the first 2 games?
He's got to get more physical, and that's usually the transition from high school to college. He goes from playing guys his own age to guys that are 5 years older than him. And you saw a couple times in the Georgia game he got bumped and knocked out, and even in the Montana game, he got pushed around a little bit. He's got to lower his base. He plays a little too straight up and down. He hunted the three a little bit, I thought, against Montana, where he should have been going inside a little bit more. But he's got a good stroke. He works at it. So just got to keep him moving in the right direction. It's very typical for a freshman. There's a lot of this, and especially early in the season. But he's our only freshman playing right now with Jackson and Mookie out, so it's going to give him a time to get quite a bit of minutes. I think he played 20 minutes against Georgia and 20-some the other night, so he's getting some minutes.
Can you see the rebounding numbers he's getting, though? I mean, is that a sign of at least the effort's there?
He got 10, and he picked up a few loose balls. I thought he could have got a few more offensive rebounds. I didn't think he particularly went, quite consistently enough, but sure like seeing 10.
Touching on some of the veterans, how important is the JUCO impact and how much they've played into helping build this roster?
Well, I thought, Bam really gave us a big lift the other night defensively. I mentioned that after the game, that he really had a positive effect on our defense and our energy level. Brennan, I think is showing what we saw when we recruited him. He went through a tough year last year with injuries, and hopefully we can keep him healthy this year. But you see his athleticism, his ability to shoot the ball. He did a nice job defensively on Moody. So, that experience helps. And I thought Bam, in particular, gave us a big lift on the defensive end.
Initial thoughts on Tennessee State?
Well, they play Portland tomorrow night, which I think will give us a little better indication of where they're at. But they do have 2 preseason all-conference guards that double-figure scores back from last year. So that's always a scary thing when you got a couple guards who are very experienced. You saw what Moody did to us the other night, and those experienced guards that have a knack for scoring, know how to score, are always a big concern.
What are your plans to retain the large attendance in the arena this season?
I hope people enjoyed the game. I thought we gave good effort. I thought there were a lot of positives, for our fans to watch. So obviously winning is a big part of it. Mm-hmm. We got to continue to play hard. We've got to win games. But I think, the people over in the ticket office and that have done some things to promote, and finally got the billboard working, which is nice. How many years has that been out? I forgot we had it. So we got the billboard working. So hopefully, people enjoy what they can. And I thought we had a good family atmosphere, so I thought it was a good first game.
You talked once about kind of your social media presence and how that's not how you roll, really. You're mostly a coach. But how do you think having a presence on social media could connect you to the fan base and help grow your attendance, like Matt Ulmer, Dan Lanning, or people?
Well, I don't know. That's what people. We have one with Oregon basketball. I don't think people come to watch me. I don't think they go to watch Dan. They definitely don't go to watch Matt. I'll kid him about that, but
it's a way to connect, is what I'm like, to connect more.
Yeah, maybe it is. But our basketball program is what the people I think connect with, and that's why we put things out. I think there was something out with Dante today, being on the wooden list. So I think that gets people connected. People don't come to watch me. People come to watch the guys, and people come to watch basketball.
Dante and Jesse on track for Friday?
Jesse worked out today. Dante had an appointment, so I'd see what the trainers say and see what they were checking on some things, see how his knee was progressing. But Jesse practiced today, so I anticipate him making it.
Because of the quick turnaround there after day, will Jackson travel with you guys down to Florida?
Sure.
Even if he's not going to.
Oh yeah, no. There's something to be learned, watching your team play. So yeah. No, we'll have Thanksgiving dinner with us. I guess we're eating on Wednesday down there, but he'll go with the team. Luke will go with the team. Those guys, just like they did to Vegas.
With Dante, it's just soreness in his knee. There is nothing structural going on?
I'm not sure exactly. He does have some soreness and a little swelling. So, again, he was just in today, and I don't know. He just came in late in practice there, so I don't know what he has to say.
Does it give you a more positive outlook on the season when he's able to go up and grab over 20 boards, like on one knee?
Well, he was on two knees, but yeah, it was great to go see him. He was all conference last year. He got almost 14 points, 9 rebounds a game for us last year. He got double teamed every time he touched it. He shot 62%. He's a good basketball player. He's tough. He's hard-nosed. Guys love him. He's all about the team. So, yeah, he's a really good player. That's why, he's one of the top 50 nominated for the Wooden. He deserves that. I think he's on the West Coast is one of the best centers in our league, obviously, and really important, good player.
Excuse me if it's already been asked, but what did it mean to this team, or just the players not necessarily preparing for Dante to miss extended time, but what did it do for their confidence to go out there and get a W without him on the floor?
Well, we've been in, he's been in and out, all summer, so guys have had plenty of time to work without him. So, but no, it's different. We played a little different style when he's not around. We run so many things through him when he's in. Now, fortunately, Nate, we did some of those same things, and Nate finished some good play, especially in the second half. So it was good to see Nate pick it up. You mentioned KJ's 10 rebounds. He's going to need to do that for us.
Is there anything you're hoping to see Dante add to his game in the offseason that you think he pretty well did, offense-wise particularly?
Well, he worked really hard on hitting 15-footers, and getting knocked off the lane. He missed 2 shots against Georgia in the first half, little 12-footers that he's kind of been working on. I think that's important as his game develops, to be able to shoot, 15, 16-footer. I think that's something that he needs to continue to work on offensively.
Is that something you guys feel more confident in?
Sure. No. He's in the gym, shooting all the time. So absolutely. I didn't complain about either one of the shots. We started the game trying to get it inside. They kind of pushed him off the block and took a little 12-footer, but he's been working on that shot. He hits it in practice, so it doesn't bother me at all.
Thanks, Coach.
Anything else? All right.